back here. For our second portion of the program, this is our combined band that consists of members of our symphonic band and concert band. And we've been doing a lot of work with them and proud of everything they're doing. The first piece that we're going to play, this is a fun one. It's called And It Begins. And the composer wrote it as a little nostalgic take on her time when she started as a band student in like 4th or 5th grade. So it's kind of funny when you listen to the piece because there are certain parts of it that sound wrong sometimes. And she actually wrote it that way on purpose. I don't know if any of you remember listening to your first beginning band concert with some of these kids, and I know we clapped because there are kids. But sometimes little extra notes would sound or things would be a touch off. So that's what you'll hear in this piece. So we'll begin with Haley Woodrow's And It Begins. I just dropped my baton and somebody in the front row just went, concert's canceled. I just wanted to share. So our next one is a little suite for band, and a suite's just basically like a collection of pieces. So you will hear 4 like mini pieces all in one. It's like chapters of a book. And typically with these, we'll hold our applause until the end of this. So we've got 4 movements with this: an air, a gigue, like a dance, a ballad, and then a march. I'm going to do some recognitions before this next piece. If there's any faculty, staff, administration in the audience, can you just give us a wave? And we'll give you a round of applause. It's dark. We know there's a lot of you there. Thank you. Of course, a special thank you to our Band Parent Association. The reason these kids look great up here in tuxedos, dresses, and they have everything that they need, not a musical sense, is because of our Band Parent Association. So my special thanks to them. So a round of applause for the band parents. And then I noted them in the program, but I do want to recognize some students on stage here. We've got a few festivals that happened. So if you were a student that participated in the Southwest Prairie Conference Honor Band, if you wouldn't mind standing up to be recognized, go ahead. Thank you. Those students, you can have a seat, thank you. Those students were nominated and selected for an honor band consisting of 12 schools in the area, and they came together on a Tuesday after President's Day in the morning and then performed a concert in the evening with 100 of their closest friends from other schools for the first time. We then had a couple of students that participated in the Illinois Music Educators Association District Band. We have 9 districts in the state of Illinois, so 2 of those students were chosen. So if you participated in that, could you please stand up? We have Kevin Guzman and Natalie Medina. And that's a real big deal. It's one of the highest honors in the state. So they also performed with about 100 of their closest friends there. Kevin performing with the orchestra and Natalie with the band. Thank you. We can have a seat. And then we have one more. After the ILMEA district, you have a couple other options, which is called All-State. So for one of our students, they could have made All-State, but they actually did not make All-State. They made what's called All-State Honors. So imagine, like, here's the best of the best, and then here's another level on top of that. So with our band here, that was Kevin Guzman, trumpet. Thank you very much. All right, this next tune, we love it. It's a little march called Kvetchers. And to kvetch is a word for complaining. So this song is literally about complaining. And we talked about it with the band, like sometimes it's just kind of fun to sit around the dinner table and complain about things sometimes, right? And I asked the kids, I said, is there anybody in your family that's like a big complainer? And some were like, yeah, and I won't say who they said, right? They're all safe. But they're like, yeah. And then a couple of kids said, no, there's no one in my family that's a complainer. And I said, well, I got bad news. I think it's you. So we hope you enjoy this one. Here is Kvetchers. we got one more for you today on this beautiful day. This is a piece where, how do I want to describe this? It's like, if I remember right, it's a horror movie from the 70s where they take these children and make them survive this factory with no OSHA regulations. So this is highlights from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So we hope you enjoy. This is from the 1971 movie. We kind of performed it because the new movie is out now. But this one's got tunes in it such as I've Got a Golden Ticket, Pure Imagination, Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo, and, can you say that again? And The Candyman. So we hope you enjoy our concert today. Thank you so much for coming out. thank you again for coming out so much. We're going to get them situated in the band room, and then parents, you can pick your students up either outside of the band room or near the Steelman statue in the hallway there. Thank you again so much. Have a good day.